Behind me here is the Western Wall, also known as the Wailing Wall. You'll see a number of men behind me here, and then on the other side you'll see the women separated from the men. And this is the most holy site in Judaism, and it's called the Wailing Wall because they come here to weep and pray for the restoration of the temple. This is the only part of the temple that's left, and it's just a retaining wall, and most of it was destroyed in 70 AD by the Romans. But it's a very sad place for them, and much mourning and wailing goes on here as they long for a restored temple and a restoration of them as a people as well in a united Jerusalem. On this week's expedition, we were looking at songs of sadness, and David was expressing his sorrow over his life and the sins of his life, and yet casting himself upon the Lord. So David was basically saying, my life has been one of broken promises. But you'll remember on his deathbed, the last reading of the week, he looked away from all his broken promises to the unbroken and unbreakable promises of God, a covenant ordered in all things and sure. So that even though he was repenting, he was weeping, he was wailing over his sins, yet he had confidence in God's salvation and God's covenant and God's promise of a coming king.